Welcome to Think About It with your host, Jaden Miller.
Hello. Thank you for joining me on Think About It with Jaden Miller. I hope your week is going well so far. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And I appreciate you guys following me and liking my podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Don't forget, I drop new episodes every Wednesday and Sunday. And again, I thank you all for joining me. On this edition, we're going to talk a little bit about, maybe I'll give you guys an update on the Gabby Petito case and talk about Brian Laundrie and his parents and their shenanigans as it relates to this whole situation. But then I also want to talk to you about some things that are just annoying, okay? Some people can really be annoying, all right? Again, I appreciate you all joining me on Think About It with Jaden Miller. Just wanted you to know that I'm really enjoying this new podcast, and I appreciate those of you all that are listening and that are sharing with your friends and family. Please continue to like and share and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my membership, and I appreciate you all going along on this ride with me. All right. So I'm going to talk to you about some things that are just annoying. Some people really have bad habits. In fact, some people are just downright rude. All right. Did you forget the manners that your parents taught you as a child, or did you ever even have any manners? But there are just some rude behaviors out there that are just really, really ridiculous. Let me talk to you about a couple of them before we get into Brian Laundrie and his parents. But what about wearing too much perfume or cologne? Isn't that annoying? Think about it. Is that annoying? You may like the scent of that new fragrance, but that doesn't mean everyone around you does, all right? Sometimes people use too much cologne and too much perfume to draw attention to themselves. Well, you just need a little dab behind the ears, okay? Or maybe a little bit on your wrist, all right? But you don't need to shower in perfume, all right? Stop trying to get people's attention. Do it the normal way, Use your mind and use your words, okay? But please don't use your scent, all right? I'm not sure about you all, but any of my listeners out there take public transportation or ever taken a train or a bus, or have you ever encountered someone that has a purse or a bag and has it sitting in the seat next to them to keep you or someone else from sitting next to them? That is so annoying. Taking up an extra seat with your bag is annoying other people. Stop doing it. So that purse you think is too precious, okay, to sit on the floor or to sit on your lap, okay? All right, that's just rude. If I get on a bus or if I get on a train and I paid for a seat, and you are taking it up with your bag, we're going to have a problem, okay? You need to move your bag because I'm a paying customer as well. But that's annoying. Think about it. Is that annoying to you, putting your bag down on a seat? Okay? Here's another one for you. Have you ever gone to a shopping center or gone to maybe a fancy hotel, or for me, what about the casino? All right? And you're taking an escalator. Now, a lot of people are on the escalator, but even though you're enjoying the ride up, you may be in a hurry and you want to walk along the left so you can get up to wherever your destination is faster. But then, of course, you have those people that don't know the rules of an escalator, all right? Unless you really want to annoy other people, move to the right when you're standing still and stick to the left if you're walking up and down. People have this real sense of entitlement, okay? I mean, even when you're walking along the street or you're walking down the halls of a school or anywhere, people will walk right in the center. They'll walk right on the left, So I'm going to tell you the rules again, all right? Walk to the right, pass on the left, okay? Walk on the right, pass on the left. Don't take up the whole sidewalk, all right? If you're on an escalator, stand to the right. Stop annoying people. Think about it with Jaden Miller. All right, here's another one. Have you ever gone to a restaurant or maybe even a coffee shop, okay? And the first thing you start with is, you don't even say hello to the wait staff, but can I get a? All right. Well, can you get some manners? I mean, can I get a? How about may I please have? Okay. How about good morning? How are you today? Okay. Can I get a? All right. Again, we're talking about annoying things that people do because sometimes people can be so self-centered. All right. So, yeah, how about we use our best intentions, and how about we use politeness instead of can I get a? Okay. All right. Here's another one. Not holding the door for the person behind you. So, I've almost gotten to some fist fights with some rude people. I'm just going to be very frank with you. All right. So you're walking and you're closing in on a door. Someone is in front of you. Well, the expectation is that when they enter, they will hold the door. Then you can grab the handle with your hand and continue to walk in. But do you know that there are some self-centered, rude, annoying, irritating people out there that will open the door, walk in, and let the door slam behind them as you're getting ready to walk in? See, those people need to be whipped. Okay, they need to be beaten. I'm not an advocate of violence normally. All right, but people that are rude and will allow a door to slam in your face because they are so self-centered, maybe they need to be taken out back and just beaten. All right, maybe some sense needs to be beaten into them. All right. This is Think About It with Jaden Miller. I want you to think about that. All right. Here's another one for you. This one always gets me too. I go grocery shopping, usually once a week. All right. We have those times when bringing the cart back to the store, it seems like there's more trouble than it's worth. All right. But Walmart and Fry's and Kroger and other stores, they have the little cart return places where you can return the cart. You don't have to take it all the way back to the store. Do you know that there are people that won't even do that? They'll leave the cart by the side of their car, or they'll try to park it up on the sidewalk. Walk your lazy butt back to the cart rack and return the shopping cart. Why is that important? Because I don't want you damaging my car. Those things roll, okay? All right? Be considerate of other people, all right? That's all we're saying. We're saying just be considerate, all right? Take the thing back, all right? I'm annoyed today, so maybe this is Jaden Miller being annoyed day, all right? So anyway, I want you to think about that. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask that you return your shopping cart, all right? Here's another one. This one really, really gets me, all right? Now, I understand that people are social and they want to be close. But these are two things that really bother me. I'm going to tell you a couple of little stories real quick. But when I park in a parking lot that is not full, even if it is full, what I usually do is I park away from the door to the entrance. I park a distance away because I don't want another car parking right on top of me. All right. So I park a ways away. Plus, it's good for exercise. Okay. I can get a few extra steps in. But do you know that there will be people, you come out, your car is parked all by itself. No other cars around. But there'll be that one idiot that has to feel close. Okay. Even though we're talking about inanimate objects, vehicles, but they'd rather park right next to you. Okay. Instead of parking even maybe a space away from you, okay? But they're all right up on you. Why do people do that? Okay? That's so annoying to me, okay? At the movie theater, here's another one. At the movie theater, okay? So there have been times that I've gone, and usually I would like to go to the movies when it's not crowded, all right? And I like to sit in the back row. So if I ever go to the movies, you can always find me in the back row, all right? Well, the movie theater is empty. Do you know that there will be people that will come and sit right next to you? Okay. I mean, it's empty. There's a jillion seats, a gazillion seats. Go sit somewhere else. You may not have taken a shower today. Your breath might stink. Okay. Don't sit next to me. I'm sitting back there for a reason, because I don't want to be around other people. Stop being annoying, okay? Stop being annoying. Go sit somewhere else. Not everybody wants you sitting on top of them, all right? Does it seem like I'm complaining today? I'm not really complaining, just annoyed at rude people, okay? Because there are a lot of rude people out there. And speaking of the movies, okay, what about those people that talk at the movies? All right. So I'm trying to sit back and relax. See, it's not like being at home where if someone comes into the room, I can always pause it. Okay. And then you can say what you have to say and then I can unpause it and get back to my show. All right. But at the movies, that doesn't happen. Okay. But do you know that there'll be some raggedy ass people, all right, that's talking and having a conversation when you're trying to listen and watch a movie. I paid to watch a movie. I didn't pay to pause it. I didn't pay to listen to, your conversations. That's annoying. You're being irritating. You're being rude. Stop it. Think about it. Am I being unreasonable? Is talking at the movies an acceptable thing? I don't think so. How about if you're going grocery shopping and you go to an express checkout, but then there's somebody that has 50 items when it clearly says 10 items or less, okay? Why are you in that line? Okay, there's other lines. You decided to fill up your shopping cart. Well, you're gonna have to wait. But I only want one thing. Why do I have to stand behind you and you've got a full shopping cart and it clearly says 10 items or less? Think about it. Am I being unreasonable? I don't think so. I think those people are being unreasonable. Here's another one. I'm gonna tell you, this really gets me. There are some people that are just passive aggressive, okay? Have you ever gone to a bathroom? I'm talking about in your own house. You live with, your family, or you may have an apartment with some friends. But isn't it annoying when they leave that roll of toilet paper that is now empty? I don't know what you call that little thing, that little brown thing. Is it called a roll? I don't know what it's called. But isn't it annoying when they leave that on the, I don't know what you call that thing either, the roll or the thing, whatever that the toilet paper hangs on, or you put it on, okay? Isn't that annoying when they leave that little brown piece of cardboard on there? It takes mere seconds to replace a roll of toilet paper when you've used it last. Stop being annoying. Just change it. Okay? And there's some real passive aggressive people. They don't want to change it, okay, because they think you should change it, or hey, this is not my house, or that's not my responsibility. You are guilty of some really seriously freaking annoying behavior. Something is absolutely wrong with you. There is something wrong with you if you will take the last piece of paper off a toilet roll and not change it. Something's wrong with you. I'm just saying. Think about it. Something is wrong about you. All right? Something is wrong with you. All right? Have you ever seen those people that just have no common courtesy? All right. They just had a full meal. There are no toothpicks, but there's no, teeth floss or anything like that. Those little stick floss things that people use, So what they'll do is they'll pick a kernel of corn out of their mouth with their hands right in front of you. Dude, they have bathrooms in the restaurant. Okay, they have bathrooms all around the shopping center if you're eating there, I mean, just excuse yourself, all right? Why are you picking food out of your mouth in front of me? That is annoying, all right? Stop being annoying. Hey, let me ask you a question. Does this ever get on your nerve? People that have a cold and they just sniff instead of blowing their nose. Isn't that annoying? That's crazy. Just go blow your nose. What the hell? Why would you want that to be stuck in your nose like that? Just go blow it. That's annoying. Think about it with me, Jaden Miller. So I don't want you to forget, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you joining me on my podcast. I appreciate you guys liking and sharing and following me. Please continue to do so. Remember, I do have this podcast on YouTube. It's my video version of my podcast. And I want you to continue to like and share and subscribe. You can comment if you will. I've got a few comments going so far. So again, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys. Don't forget, I drop new episodes every Wednesday and Sunday. All right, what else is annoying? Those people that eat loudly. All right, so I was taught that you're supposed to chew your food with your mouth closed, not chomp, chomp, chomp so that everybody can hear you. That's annoying. Whether you're slurping soup or taking big bites of a salad, we've all been guilty, I understand, of eating loudly at one point or another. And if you're a person who smacks their lips or kind of moans when something's really delicious, someone out there is definitely annoyed by your dining habits, and that person is me. Stop slurping, okay? Stop chewing with your mouth full, okay? Or open, all right? Take small bites. Enjoy your food. I don't want to hear it, all right? Let's think about it. How about this one, all right? Texting while walking. The other day, I saw a kid almost kill himself, okay? I mean, he almost killed himself, but then there are some girls that are walking. He's on the wrong side of the sidewalk, of course. Remember, we walk on the right, we pass on the left, all right? So this idiot, what he does is he's walking, he almost runs right into these girls and then almost trips over a whole bunch of boulders because guess what he's doing? Texting while walking instead of looking where he's going. That's annoying, okay? Why should I have to move out of the way? Because again, your raggedy ass won't look where you're going, all right? Look where you're going. That's annoying, all right? Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Have you ever been somewhere and you're standing in a long line and there's always that one person that think, they're God's gift to the world. And instead of getting to the rear of the line, what do? They want to sneak in the middle so that they don't have to wait as long, like they're more important than everybody else. That person needs to be backslapped into the 18th century. Can we backslap people? Is that allowed? Will the police come and arrest me if I backslap somebody? Okay, because they're being rude. All right, I take it back. I won't backslap anybody. But gosh, get some politeness in your heart, in your mind, Don't sneak in front of everybody just because you think you're important. That's annoying. I want you to think about it. Am I taking things too seriously? I don't think so. Here's another one that really gets to me. Standing too close to other people in line. So I go to Walmart. I go to the grocery store, as I mentioned quite often. And I always give people space, okay? People ought to have their personal space. Have you ever gone somewhere or stood in a line and somebody is right behind you, right up on you? I mean, you can even smell their stank breath, on your neck, Why? Why do you have to be right on top of me, okay? Give me some space. Again, I go to the backslap. Should I backhand the person, okay, that's standing too close to me? Again, I don't advocate violence, but don't you think that? There should be a meme about that. Somebody that's standing too close and you just turn around and just backslap them into the 18th century. I mean, it would be really funny. They're dressed all in the Civil War garb, or maybe not because that's not the 18th century, but that's the 1700s. Okay, so let's say that they got that Revolutionary War garb on, okay? All right, because you just slapped them all the way back into a different century, all right? Because the idiot is all on top of you. Stop, okay? Please, all right? Don't get up on people. Be nice. Don't be rude, all right? Here's another one. Starting a sentence with no offense, all right? All those people get me because what does that mean? You're getting ready to be offensive, all right? So let me tell you, you can have a conversation about anything. Let's say that I'm having a cultural conversation and then there's some idiot that has some old, racial, ideas, okay? And so they feel as though they can justify themselves by first saying no offense, okay? But dude, I already know you're getting ready to offend me. So why don't you just go ahead and say your bias-related stuff or your ignorant prejudice stuff, or your obviously racist, comment. You don't have to say no offense. I already know you're going to be offensive. So just say it, okay? That just adds fuel to the fire. That's just so ridiculous. I don't know. I think that's offensive. I think that's something you should think about, all right? How about snapping your gum? What kind of silly 1960 stuff is that? All right, I thought that went out, okay? Why are you snapping your gum? Please, there are etiquette rules, okay? And they apply. And chewing gum and snapping it is not a good thing to do because it annoys people, okay? It really is annoying. All right, here's another one, Now, I know that, in order to save money, it's really cool to bring food to work, all right? But there are some people that bring some real pungent food to work, and then it smells up the whole office, okay? Can you not do that? Can you bring like salad to work, okay? A salad is safe, Bring a salad, maybe bring some Doritos or some Cheetos or something like that. But my gosh, some of this stuff people brings is just, smells so nasty. All right, how about this one? Talking incessantly about your diet. All right, so I'm glad that you've lost a few pounds. That's really cool. Maybe tell me about it once. Maybe even telling me about it twice is okay. But if you're going to tell me about your diet and everything that you eat every single day, guess what you're moving into? The annoying zone. Stop being annoying, okay? Be polite. Don't be annoying. How about this one? And I know waiters and waitresses really will agree with me on this one. Not being ready to order when you get to the counter. All right? Time is money, and I don't have time for you to wait to make a decision. All right? You've got ample time to look at the menu, especially if it's posted above, and to make your decision. But when you come to the counter and then you just stand there and I'm eyeballing you, all right, I think that's a bit annoying. All right, think about it. Is that annoying? I think it is. All right. Well, listen, I'm glad that you all have joined me on my podcast again. Again, please remember to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And please like and follow me on your favorite listening podcast platform. I'm going to switch gears for a moment and talk about this Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito case. All right. There are some new things that we've learned about it. And I've just got some questions, and I want you all to think about it with me. So let me just tell you that an attorney for the family of Brian Laundrie, who of course is the missing boyfriend of the now dead Gabby Petito, revealed Tuesday, which was yesterday, that Laundrie went camping with his parents after he arrived home from a road trip without Petito, who had been traveling with him. All right. Now, it says in this report that the Laundries reportedly camped at Fort DeSoto Park, an area on a peninsula about an hour north of where they had lived with Petito, who was found 2 days after her boyfriend went missing. The attorney says that the family camped from September 6th to September 7th. All right. Let's stop here for a minute because this is really bothering me today. I want you to think about it. All right. First of all, if your child has been on a across the country trip with his fiance, all right, and then he returns home without her, okay, the first question out of your mouth should be, where is Gabby? Hello, where is Gabby? Okay. Then the second question should be, when you roll up into the driveway without the person whose car it belongs to, your fiance, shouldn't the next question be, why do you have her van? Okay. What is going on with these parents? So your son comes home without his fiance, all right, and without asking the right questions, all right, you go on a camping trip with him while this girl is missing. What kind of sense does that make? I've got a thing for you, okay? If you are a parent, no matter what age your children are, you have a right to ask reasonable questions, especially if you live with your parents, okay? If your children live with you, you can ask them questions because if you don't want to ask my questions and answer my questions, then go find your own place to live. You can't live with me, all right? But you can't come back to my house. You've got a fiance. You've been on a cross-country trip with her, and then you return, and she doesn't come with you, and then you tell me nothing. You can't tell me, oh, well, I just left her, in Wyoming at this national park. You got to tell me more than that. I mean, what kind of sense does that make? Think about it. Am I wrong here? The next question the parents should ask is, have you contacted her parents? Okay, so you come back without her. You come back with her van. You want to go camping with us, and we do go camping again, which makes, to me, these parents real suspect. All right, why are you going to go camping with your son and his girlfriend is not with him? Wouldn't you ask some questions? Am I the only one, okay, that finds this whole case, this whole situation mind-boggling? And the parents seem to me to have so much responsibility here, okay? I mean, you don't even tell Gabby Petito's parents anything. And again, I wanted you guys to remember, it wasn't until 10 days later that her parents report her missing because Brian Laundrie and now obviously his parents don't do what they're supposed to do, which is let them know that, hey, Gabby is not with us. I don't know. I want you all to think about it. Is that really ridiculous? Do the parents possibly have something to do with, their son and his not wanting to do the right thing? I mean, don't parents have some responsibility here? I don't know. That's why I ask you guys to think about it with Jaden Miller. All right, so listen, I appreciate you guys again. Please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And again, I appreciate you guys liking and following and letting your friends and family know that they can find me on their favorite podcast platform. All right, so again, I thank you guys. I hope you look forward to the next episode. Remember, I drop these every Wednesday and Sunday. And again, I appreciate your support. Thanks and have a great day. Stop being annoying.